Hello, welcome to another Ready Aim Roll video. Today, I have been meaning to do this for a while now, and let's show off the terrain you get in the Deadzone starter set. So yeah, this is a board I set up for a battle report that I filmed yesterday. That should be... I'll either be putting this video out either today, being Sunday, or tomorrow. But that video I'll probably put out some point later on in the week, at the very least. So yeah. Yeah, I just wanted to show this off, have a little chat about the terrain, my thoughts on it, etc. Because I do like this stuff. But I think it has its issues, and I think the way it's advertised it's not misleading, but it does make you think in a certain way that could be a problem if you are looking to get this terrain. And the main thing is about it being modular, and it is modular. Don't get me wrong, it's very, very modular. It's such a cool idea. You can see all these separate bits connecting together fairly well. But not all of them do. Most of the connection points, I think, are fine. But some of them are not. Some of them are really tight, and not even scraping bits away did anything. And also there are occasionally some that are just really, really loose, or because they're so tight, they won't connect properly. So I do recommend, once you've got an idea for what you want your terrain to do, what you want your buildings to look like, I do recommend gluing them together. Not everything in here is glued together. Actually, I'd say most of this isn't glued together, simply because I'm indecisive, and this is all the Deadzone I have. Excuse me. So it's kind of difficult for me to commit to a design just yet. However, once I get more terrain of this type, obviously then I'll start looking at gluing it together more. But yeah, it's good stuff. It is good stuff. Really fun idea. I think all of this is going to paint up beautifully. You get plenty of stuff like signs. You get a mix of damaged and undamaged, which is great. Whoops. Some barricades, a lamppost type thing. You get loads of stuff, which to start with is great. Gonna get my fat finger out of the way. Yeah. There are a couple sticking points that are worth mentioning. One of them being this. I glued this together, and that's definitely not a 90-degree angle. Why is that auto-zooming? That's doing my nutting. Yeah, that's not ideal. Maybe putting a second connection point in there, where the center frame is, might deal with that, and then also putting a roof in like I've done here might also deal with that. And also if you've got gaps. So this is one of the ones I was talking about where it's not connected as nicely as I would have liked. But again, that's where you probably want to glue. You want to glue things together. There you go. Yeah, like it does break down nicely, but also you probably want to glue things together and have them have a box for it. Like I get that it's cool to be able to break things down when you're done with them. But this it's not big bits of terrain. Like I don't know if this would fit in a 4-litre really useful box. But like a small box, this would be fine. Yeah. Good terrain. Great for, obviously it's designed for Deadzone. It all fits in these 3x3 inch cubes. It's fairly versatile. You can, as you saw at the start of the video, I can stack bits. That's how it went. But again, maybe get more clips so you can. Come on, there we go. There we go. That's quite nice. It's not perfectly centered, but like, you know, you can easily, so long as you're careful, put a mini in there, have it come up here, move around, you're sorted. Good stuff. Like it's you're going to have to be really clumsy like I am to do anything serious with it. Like if you watch the battle report that's coming later this week, I knock this shit over a lot. Especially this bit that's right here. I spent a good chunk of the game sat here. Excuse me, I think you might have just caught a little bit of my what I had for lunch there. But yeah, I spent a good chunk of the battle report knocking this bit over because it's these two bits here are not flat to the floor like they look like they should be, which is why having this extra barricade was quite useful. Like they do stabilize it a bit, but you know it's not flat to the floor like I sort of expect and hope it to be. Yeah, you also do get a lot of move that shit out of the way now. You do also get a lot of stuff, a lot of scatter terrain like this. Fairly sure I showed this off in the unboxing. You can make this either a ATM or a vending machine. You've got this, which is like a vent. Put this on top of a building, add a bit of flavour to it, or in a scenario like this, on a map like this, put it on the ground. That's still going to count as some, you know, that's still going to deny you your clear shot benefit. So yeah, you've got these, which again, gonna deny that clear shot. Also quite good objective markers if you wanted to, like fuel rod canisters or something. Use your imagination. And you've also got, it's come in half now, I need to glue this together. You've got this, so this box does come with plenty. It's great, I love it. The only problem is, like I say, you probably do want to glue it together once you've got an idea for what you want your map to look like. Yeah, and also now that Halo Flashpoint's out, you can also, use that because it's the same grid system. And I have found that Infinity terrain works fairly well. It's not exactly 3 inch. It's obviously not 3 inches. But I found that the small cardboard Infinity buildings are about three, like two of these, with the bigger ones being almost three by three. But there is overlap. So the small one I think was about two and a bit, and the big one was three and a bit, if I remember correctly. But if you did want to use that terrain, you could easily just speak with your opponent and just go, you know, if you wanted to have it so that the buildings all covered that small area and the big ones were three, you know, or just have it so that even if there's overlap, you know, you just, as it says in the rules, just make sure you're clear with your opponent which square or cube they're meant to be in. It's fine. So yeah, going forward, I might switch the words. I'm gonna swap over the side, use some more outdoor terrain, and see how that works. Especially using some non-Deadzone specific stuff. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. So I hope you enjoyed this video. A little bit ad hoc, because I said I was going to do this at the end of the video yesterday, but after recording for nearly 2 hours, I was just like, nah, I can't be doing this right now. My brain's fried. So yeah, thank you for watching. As ever, take care of yourselves. See you in the next one.